Pixie and welcome to Pixie's Pit. On today's episode, we'll be talking about tonight's AEW and trying Coca-Cola Dark Blend Coffee. So it's Coke mixed with coffee, and we have the mashup flavor of Lay's Dill Pickle mixed with the Smart Food White Cheddar. All right, so let's start off with this Coca-Cola coffee blend, dark blend. I don't know if cola and coffee go well together. I know that they had a similar product out a few years back, and I tried that one at the time, and it was a little, shall we say, interesting. So let's open this up, and let's put our straw in. Does it smell like coffee? Yeah. It tastes like Coke and coffee. First you get just a general Coke taste, and then as it sort of lingers in your mouth, the aftertaste is really that kind of mild bitterness from coffee, like you've just had a cup of coffee and the taste of it's lingering in your mouth. It's actually not bad at all. If I remember correctly, the one that they had out years ago was very, very harsh. This is a very mild, mellow flavor, even though it says dark blend. I like it. I'm going to give this one a 8 out of 10 horns in the air. So this is the combination mashup of the Lay's Dill Pickle chips and the Smart Food White Cheddar popcorn flavor mashed up into a chip. It says 2 iconic flavors combined into 1 iconic chip. So let's see. I know that some of these flavor mashups I've tried in other videos, and they're pretty good, but generally you tend to get more of one flavor than another, I would say. So let's pour these. They look like sour cream and onion, just the visual there. They smell like pickle. Here they are in the bowl, and let's try them out. All right. First, that was all the sourness of the pickle, and I didn't taste any white cheddar, but then the aftertaste there was the white cheddar as well. Yeah, I get the cheddar there a lot, actually. I do like it. It's bizarre. The white cheddar kind of dulls the sourness of the pickle a little bit. It can actually taste both flavors pretty decently here. Is it a good mix, though? Does it enrich it in any way? I think it's decent. I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10 horns in the air as well. I'll be discussing some of my favorite matches from AEW's Forbidden Door. The Jericho Appreciation Society came out with Minoru Suzuki versus Shota versus Wheeler, Yuta, and Kingston. Jericho slaps Yuta. They exchange slaps. There's 6 German suplexes by Yuta, but Jericho uses a back elbow. Yuta puts Jericho in the crossface. Yuta hits Jericho in the face outside of the ring. Jericho throws Yuta into the steel steps. Suzuki and Umino go at it outside of the ring. There's a arm drag by Yuta to Guevara, a corkscrew dropkick by Sammy to Yuta, a body drop from Yuta onto Sammy, a dropkick by Umino to the chest of Guevara, a knife edge chop from Jericho to Umino. Kingston and Jericho are about to square off, but Suzuki is tagged in. Suzuki and Kingston exchange chops. There's machine gun chops in the corner to Suzuki by Kingston. There's forearms by Suzuki. Kingston falls down. Jericho steps on Kingston's shoulder. Kingston chops Jericho and pushes Guevara off of the apron. There's a flying armbar by Jericho to Kingston. Jericho slaps Kingston in the head and calls him a son of a bitch. Minoru kicks Yuta off the side of the ring. There's a Majikatami by Suzuki. There's an abdominal stretch by Jericho to Umino. Jericho punches Kingston in the head. There's an exploder by Kingston. Shooter knocks Jericho off of the side of the ring. There's punches to Guevara by Shooter. Suzuki gets double drop kicked by Umino. An uppercut by Shota. Jericho broke up the count. There's a shooting star press from Guevara to Umino. Elbow suicida by Kingston. Yuta sends Suzuki into the barricades. Standing Spanish fly by Guevara. Suplex by Jericho to Kingston. There's all 6 men who are down in the ring, and there's a rising knee strike by Sammy to Umino, a code breaker by Jericho to Umino for a 2 count, an avalanche power slam by Umino to Jericho for a 2 count. The count starts to get broken up by Suzuki. Jericho is looking for the line salt, but Kingston interrupts it. There's a DDT by Umino, a brainbuster by Umino to Jericho for a 2 count. Walls of Jericho from Umino to Jericho. Guevara kicks Umino in the head twice to break up the hold. There's a pile driver on Kingston by Suzuki, a Judas effect by Jericho to Umino for the win. In orange, Cassidy versus Will Ospreay. Cassidy puts his hands in his pockets and he sweeps Ospreay's legs out from under him. There's a deja vu by Orange. Ospreay kicks Orange in the chest. There's knife edge chops to Cassidy. He throws Orange into the barricade. Ospreay does sit-ups in the ring. There's a backbreaker from Orange. Boots to Orange's throat. An Irish whip from Ospreay for a 2 count. An abdominal stretch with hands in his pockets by Ospreay, making fun of Orange. There's a hip toss by Orange. There's a hammer throw from Ospreay. A crossbody by Orange. Diving elbow to the back of the head of Cassidy for a 2 count. Orange kicks out. Ospreay steps on his head. A drop kick from Orange. Orange does a kick to Ospreay's face. There's a Stun Dog Millionaire by Orange Cassidy and a Michinoku driver for a 2 count to Ospreay. A DDT by Orange, a Tope Suicida by Orange, a diving DDT on Ospreay for a 2 count, a Spanish Fly by Ospreay. Orange bashes Ospreay's head into the turnbuckle. There's a moonsault and a shooting star press by Ospreay, a beach break by Orange for a long 2.999 count. There are 2 cutters by Ospreay for a 2 count. There's a Stormbreaker reversed with a Hurricanrana by Orange for a 2 count. A Stormbreaker by Ospreay for the win. Then after the match, Shibata comes out and faces off against Ospreay. There's a pump kick by Shibata. There's elbows by Shibata. A drop kick in the corner and a rear naked choke. And then Orange pretends to put his sunglasses back on, and then he winds up giving them to Shibata and putting them on Shibata's face. Zack Saber's mystery opponent was Claudio Castagnoli, formerly Cesaro. So Castagnoli opens with a neutralizer for a 2 count. Claudio throws Saber into the barricade. Claudio lands an uppercut. High boots by Claudio. A delayed vertical suplex by Claudio. A knee bar by Claudio. Zack works on his knees. Saber also works on his hands and fingers and stomps on his neck. There's a lateral press. He stomps on his ankle as well. There's 2 backbreakers by Claudio. A Jujikatami armbar by Saber. Claudio has him in a submission on the outside of the ring, and then he carries him and walks up the steps with him and then throws him and smashes him down into the ring. There's a gut wrench slam by Claudio. Uppercuts by Claudio. A big swing by Claudio. Up kicks by Saber. A sharpshooter by Claudio. Zack turns it around, and then there's an ankle bar by Claudio, a sharpshooter and double stomp by Claudio, a lariat by Claudio, a European clutch by Zack, a discus lariat, and then Claudio gets the win. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe because we're trying to build a cool community, and goodbye and good night.